Yeah, two changes. One forced change with Charita Sri Lanka nursing a hamstring injury. And it's interesting to see what...
Then, people like Bhuvaneshwar and Kuldeep will have to step up and try and be all-rounders today. But of course, the bowling still does look pretty strong. What about Sri Lanka?
For the Chennai Super Kings in the IPL, and then of course the captain, who is still around, Shikhar Dhawan. 8 players have had to find themselves in isolation, and so we've got relatively...
Dusmantha Chamira, one of the shining lights in...
Great shot for 4.
And the old Warhouse, showing how it's done. Just pitched up, just leans into it. It's all about the balance, isn't it? Gone are the days where the batsmen look to get that front foot to the ball. You get your base right and you hit through the line.
Total with Bhuvaneshwar Kumar walking in at number 6. Whereas I suppose the flip side...
Hit.
We've seen a number of pull shots not middled now, and you just wonder if there's a little bit of steep bounce, or whether it's, people refer to it as a tennis ball type bounce. But we've seen a number...
Will you not watch the Jungle Book? Over the top he goes. Gaikwad doesn't allow him to settle. Geez, great shot.
It's the room that he gives himself, recognizing that there's no protection on the offside. So while it may be at the stumps, he can still free his arms, get it over the inner ring, and 4 it is.
Looks so clever. He sets himself up looking at the field.
That's cut away fine. I suggest you run. No need. Bad advice. 4 runs.
Oh, the field had needed that advice, HD. Wasn't too short, but this is clever batting, really good. Now you're talking about how are they going to put this innings together. Now the other question is, Shikhar Dhawan, a Sanju Samson. Chamira's ball 2. It's been 2 spells from either end and over
fielders, in that if batters are having to create pace, surely there should be some fielders that are tight on the one.
Yes, that's a fair call, and even for the wicket keeper, indication that likes of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
That should fall safely. It does. Well, here's the problem. There's the boundary. So 3 singles and a 4, and already now the bowler's under pressure with 2 deliveries remaining.
Pace on the ball. Little quicker, and Dhawan bounces all over that. It's a handy opening partnership.
Try and hit it through the offside. Sent back. If he hits trouble.
Well, last over, a yes, it looked like. And Ruturaj was almost sold down the river by the skipper. And no, he might have... Oh, touch and go that. He'll be lucky. Imagine making your debut. Is at the crease. To begin with. Oh, cut away very smartly. Does that have enough? Come on, chase is on. And I think Akila will win.
Yeah, it's a sluggish outfield today, with all the rain, with all the water being deposited. It's a tacky outfield, but well played. Ruturaj Gaikwad, he's been on the selectors. That's on the offside, and a man at deep point, and 3rd man on the offside.
Let's take a look at that. Jumps out. A little slow and striking it just over 100. Runs that away. Should get 2 if he wants. Big dive put in there by Short Fine. I think he got stuck in the grass somewhere. Let's take a look. There's the dive. I think just before us, HD and Russell were talking about all the injuries to the Sri Lankan players.
Put in a dive there. Just stretched his hamstring.
It was just how well Chamira bowled in 3 or 4 dots in a row. That really well. Oh, up in the air. Should be easy for the keeper. And that would be the first wicket down for
the debutant. Ruturaj Gaikwad goes for 21. India 49 for 1. Yeah, just trying to get on with the game. Ruturaj Gaikwad. had to wait and wait and wait, and it easy catch for the wicket-keeper.
Well, we were just talking about the young man, the first player born after 2000. And finally, the release. Will that go all the way? It will. Got plenty of bat. Danced down the track. Took some of the pressure off the skipper.
Yeah, apart from the quality of the shot, it was a gutsy shot. Especially for a batsman who's seen a couple of balls turn. And I mean...
Now. Again, couldn't quite time it. Was tossed up, inviting him to go for it again. I'll just take a look at how he got into a bit of a tangle. Of course, as you said, the thought may have been right because there isn't that much cover. What happened there? I think he got enough.
Got it? I think he has, you know. Oh, yes, he does. Wonderful way to end the over. 71 for 1.
In sports, metrics are everything. I'm Apollo Ono. Miles, times, heart rate are vital to helping you meet your goals. This is why I use personal
It's very clever. Very clever indeed.
Knowing the field setting exactly there, Captain Shikhar Dhawan. Fine leg. Controlling the single, that shot, fine leg. This time, cross the line. Nicely played by Captain Shikhar. All important boundary, first delivery. A lot of pressure in the next 5 delivery for dasunshanaka coming up.
Got him. They like to go after him, but on this occasion, Dhananjaya is the winner. Big swing towards the leg side. No pace again. The ball never arriving to Shikhar Dhawan, but he's given his team a platform. 40 from 42. India 81 for 2.
Alongside Russell Arnold, as that's been smashed. Finally, some respite for the Indians.
Top shot, top shot. Shikhar Dhawan earlier tried a couple of times but couldn't get through. Hear them.
That's cleaned him up. Waninduhasaranga, the #2 bowler in world for India, going in the form of Devdutt Padikkal. Playing a big sweep, missing it completely.
Just looking at boulders, waninduhasaranga, but Padikkal's played well. 29, 99 for 3 India.
It was the wicket of Devdutt Padikkal.
Love the way he threw it up. Got to be brave. Got to back your skills if you're doing that. Just looking to break free runners off the mark.
Russell, I don't know how much India need, but one thing is for sure, from the situation they are in right now. Another man got Sanju Samson lunging, and Akila Dhananjaya sneaks through. So another wicket down for India.
The wickets continue to tumble. The struggles continue for the Indian players. They're trying different options, but just not able to come to terms. The leg break. Hit his elbow. Is this the highest that Bhuvneshwar Kumar has batted in the batting order? Sanju Samson playing all around that one, and his elbow not helping either. Back for 7 off 13, 104 for 4.
That's cheeky, that's smart. Will it go all the way? No, again doesn't.
Floods in the outfield. We've had a lot of rain between the games. And the explanation Shanaka gave me for a moment, I thought I should bat first because this pitch will only get slower and deteriorate a lot more.
Hasaranga will be. Chamira, does he have to bowl the last one? Look at the... Oh, that's smart. He saw him changing hands, pushed it right down the leg side.
I think he's right. because he changed. He switched hands so there wouldn't be a leg side.
Slower one, should be taken. Covers, comes underneath. Dhananjaya de Silva is the man. So Nitish Rana, 2 goes. Dushmanta Chamira with his first wicket.
Nicely bowled. 2 quick short ones. And Chamira bowls that slower one. Bowls it wide. Rana has to fetch. Ever so impressive, Dushmanta Chamira. Nitish Rana. Not the free-flowing Nitish Rana today.
Pressed 1 and all. Oh, yeah, movement away. Just a hint of a flirt there by Avishka.
What a pretty sight, isn't it? Fast bowler swinging it in a 20-20 match. There you go. That's Bhuvi. Lovely disposition.
Brilliant.
Top class again. Top class by Bhuvi. It's good stuff. Good carry through to Sanju Samson as well. Fishing outside the off stump, Avishka Fernando completely bamboozled.
The only problem with that ball was it moved too much. Just eluding the outside edge. Padikkal win. Again, brought it back in, but unfortunately for him, that will go for 4. Fine leg was in. Ball coming in. Very nicely played away by Avishka.
That's good stuff by Avishka Fernando. Just standing, got to go, got to move. So coming down the track, neglecting that swing, flicking it across.
Driven through the gap. The captain will not be able to get to it. Didn't quite put in the dive. So consecutive boundaries for Sri Lanka. They've begun well now.
Leaning through that drive, Avishka Fernando. Wonderful stroke. Perfect cover drive. It's lovely to see Avishka Fernando timing the ball so gorgeously. Gets things going for Sri Lanka.
Up, and that should go all the way. Magnificently picked up. Oh, taken in and brought back in as well. He caught it, knew he'd run out, tossed it up and came back in.
Okay, move forward.
A magnificent catch. And OUT picking up a wicket, but this time, got to say, it's a fielder's wicket.
Much better, wrapped him on the pads. Just a hint of an appeal. And the bowler makes sense, always.
That's much better.
Again through the gap, brilliantly fielded.
He's got a short extra cover. Immediately Sadir Samu showing his intent, coming down the track.
Oh, fine leg was up again. Was played quite deliberately. Maybe not that fine. But, you know, he helps himself to another boundary.
Slightly erring the line and the length. And Bhanuka neatly clipping it away towards fine leg. He's very inexperienced.
Previous match, this is second. A bit of bounce to that, and it might go for 4. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar giving up the chase. Boundary of his first ball. It was banged in short.
Sadira definitely very strong square of the wicket. Chakravarti this time. So much width. And easily glided away to.
Oh, he's found the gap. He's found the gap beautifully.
Placed it nicely. But that's a very poor length. So I probably have to take my words back, because in the next 5 balls, if Sri Lanka do get a move on, they're caught up.
Got him! Beautifully bowled. The length is probably correct this time, because he's got it correct, and the batter's played back when he probably could have been forward.
Perfect. We just saw that he bowls a lot better to right-handers. And this is why he's more comfortable with that length. You can't pick him off the seam, because it's a scramble seam, a length where the batsman not sure to whether to get on that front foot or the back foot. Big blow, Sadira Samaravikrama. He's walking back. He's only got 8. Sri Lanka now. He's a challenge.
Big shout for LBW. Big shout.
They could ask for it because he was across his stumps, dasunshanaka. He's promoted himself in the batting order. Kuldeep wants it. Was there any glove in it? Kuldeep. No, this doesn't want it. They don't take it.
Oh, yes, they needed this. They needed this desperately. Brings up the 50.
And it's a big over in the context of this game. 9 off it and 5 balls. Vinod Bhanuka, well, this is the best we're seeing him bat when Sri Lanka need him most. Abhishek Fernando's out.
Got him, done. That's the skipper.
Yep, you can be stumped off a wide. No problem with that. Came early. Sri Lanka's captain. Kuldeep, yeah, this time. Shanaka, he comes, he goes for 3. 55 for 3.
We're going to have a little look upstairs here. It was a very late appeal for stumped.
I think it's fine. I don't think that back leg.
Yeah, delivery. Can you go to the front on spin mission, please?
Front on spin mission, please. Front on spin. Stand by. 6-6. Bye.
Referral was done by the on-field umpires.
Who's got them across? Jumping down again up in the air. That might fall safely. No. Oh, pops out. He does.
Vinod Bhanuka and Bhuvaneswar Kumar at cover point should have held on to it. Unfortunately for India.
Up in the air again. Who's going to get it now? Deep square, deep mid-wicket. Easy.
Chances in 1 over. This time perishing. Nicely bowled by Kuldeep Yadav. Much slower. Vinod Bhanuka had to make all the pace, but just managed to find the top edge and find Rahul Chahar at deep mid-wicket. All important wicket for India.
Vinod after a good knock, 36 for 31. Oh, very good strike. Hard, straight, but a good run around, and once it
Topped it. Fortunately for India. Conceded. Kuldeep's conceding his first boundary into his 4th over. It's bad, son.
Is that long enough? Yes, it is. Over the very tall Devdutt Padikkal at long on. Terrific strike by Dhananjaya. What a useful player for Sri Lanka.
Important first 6 for Sri Lanka. Just pressing that accelerator. Finding that long on boundary.
Oh, straight behind him. Is that all the way? One bounce. It's that strange run-up that Rahul Chahar prefers coming through the umpire. But that was very well handled by the man for all seasons, as I said, for Sri Lanka.
A different run-up, but this time taking the safe option of going straight over the bowler's head. Waninduhasaranga. Flat hit. Important boundary.
Up in the air and off his last delivery. Rahul Chahar picked
in and throwing it away. This time, waninduhasaranga slashing outside the off stump, getting that thick outside edge. This time, Bhuvi.
15 from 11 does not do it for Sri Lanka today. They are 94.
Must lift Tama.
That should be 4. The first time pace on offer, width on offer, and being dealt with.
Crucial runs, crucial runs. Very nicely played. Takes it off the stumps, Dhananjaya de Silva.
Oh, full toss, and that's gone a long way. Possibly slipped out of the hands of Bhuvaneswar Kumar. And what a crack from chamikakarunarathna.
And what a time to play a shot like that. Yes, it's a full toss. But you've got to put it away and
over covers and dropped. India have been sloppy today. Add that to the list of misses too.
Karunaratna doing a great job. He's 10 off 4. Now they need 10. Saini has not come down well. Landed on his shoulder. Oh dear.
Oh, again a bit of a misfield. Again a couple of runs. This is not great work from India. And they scamper through for that single. Sri Lanka. Couple of crucial calls by the umpire. Everything counts. These are the one.